are going to be introducing to you the red corner. With a height of 165 centimeters in the weight of 54 to 58 in the bantamweight class, making his debut fight from Maldives, representing dominant MMA club, Ammaar.
They know I'm a dude, I'm demon from a doula. Cooler than a cooler, I'm a shooter with a shooter. AK on my shoulder like I'm Ammaar Muhammad. Cause I ain't going down like I'm on Luca. Nigga, open up the door, nigga, I know you on. It's a 100 crib, nigga, standing on your own. Get on that cheese, get that profile on. And I ain't talking on the phone, cause I ain't playing. I got a cake for the guys if he hit you. If I call him like you, he come and get you. Cold rain is the news, I'm ready.
And his opponent, with a height of 182.88 centimeters, with a weight of 54 to 58 in the bantamweight class category, with 1 win, 0 loss in cage rage, 3 in the blue corner, the bad guy, Jordan! This bout is powered by Birds Resort Hambantota, the largest birds resort in South Asia, along with Treehouse, which is Colombo's unique jungle-themed rooftop bar. 11th Mission, Cage Rage's official video production partner. Now Local Hospitals, Cage Rage's official medical partner. Homelands, Sri Lanka's #1 real estate company that has expanded to Dubai and Australia, along with our official media partner, Fox 91.4, and Venom Gear, official performance partner of Cage Rage.
This is the fight everyone's been waiting for, or a large portion of people have been waiting for.
Yes, bantamweight. Jordi has significant reach and height advantage.
Same as with the Hatim fight as well.
True, and it's Ammar's first fight, fighting out of Maldives. So
Bit of disrespect on Jordan's side there.
Not giving the gloves. First international fight of the night. And it's a large delay due to the previous fight. But the fighter has been given the care that they need, and we're underway now. Jordan leaps in with a Superman punch, goes for a kick. Double kicks, taunting quite a lot. Goes with a full flurry, but Ammaar tries to return back. Jordan is very aggressive.
Ammaar needs to match the pressure, otherwise he's just going to...
Jordan's landed well.
If Ammaar doesn't match the pressure, he's just going to get spooked and he's going to go on spiral.
Volume. Ammaar needs to return volume if he stands a chance against this oncoming onslaught from Jordan. Very fast-paced start to this fight.
Back.
And
the issue is if Ammaar is very tense right now. I think his stress has gotten very...
He's quite stiff, so he needs to bite down on his mouthpiece and push through this initial part of the round until the pace settles.
He landed some nice overhands.
Yes. Jordy's kicks have a lot of venom behind them. He swings them quite well. Lands well on his base and leaps in with all kinds of...
Ammaar got the better of that exchange.
Yes. The tip from Jordan is money so far. It's serving him well to keep
One thing that is good about Jordan is that he does have the confidence to let his hands go.
Yes. He's not holding back, he's not hesitating.
Which is something that you do struggle with at the amateur level.
Definitely. And considering the fact that it's just second fight, his overall confidence and belief in himself is quite commendable. And he's doing some damage there from clinch as well. Ammaar, the grappler.
Ooh, lovely lead hook, lovely rear hook from Jordan.
Ammaar is known to be more of a grappler, so he'd want to clinch and establish his base there. So far, that's very apparent because
Ammaar needs to fake, otherwise this is not going to be a very...
Yes, Jordy's looking very comfortable on the outside and he's teeing off on him and using that reach to good effect so far in the fight. I like how much Jordan is switching it up, especially even with the stances.
Ammaar is starting to put some pressure there.
He was on southpaw for some time. Ammaar closing the distance and trying to shoot in, and
Ammaar gets a takedown,
a double leg takedown. So Jordy is securing his guard.
Jordan might be able to get a guillotine finish here.
Yes, he's trying to
quite have the angle for it.
Ammaar pops his head out.
If Ammaar can pop out, just raining down some shots, he'll be good.
Ammaar's trying to posture up and get some shots off.
Ammaar's base is not very good. I'm wondering whether he might have some kind of injury at the knees.
Yes, he seems a bit hesitant to put weight.
No, even when he was like falling on the feet for the teeps and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether he has a balance issue.
Yes. That might be a low blow from Jordan. So it's a very energetic start to the fight, and so far Jordan is putting out a lot of output and finding a lot of success with his strikes.
Also, this is not the hectic output of him looking for a knockout.
Yes,
so that's why he seems so much more.
It's very consistent. He's doing a good job of
well paced.
Very well paced. So the experience advantage is
some of the previous fighters had a much better measure, but this is very well paced. Yes. Not going too hard.
Yes. His fight management so far has been
entertaining.
Quite entertaining. And goes again for the fight that he started the fight with, which is a Superman punch. So mixing it up really well with 3 kicks, leg, head, body, and leg. And that will be the end of the round. And after the bell, Ammaar tries to
a little bit of trash talk from Jordan.
So some action after the bell there, which is
Jordan getting warned for profanity in the ring.
Profanity, which will not be tolerated.
Ammaar needs to really let his hands go.
Yes, he is looking quite stiff, especially on the outside. He is very bothered by the reach.
He's not turning his hip over on any of the backhand
He's not committing. He's not committing on any of his strikes, and that's not going to be enough for him to close the distance.
Or a little bit of lateral pressure and then moving in for his overhand. Because he has landed the overhand in some exchanges, but it's not landing with any power without any hip rotation coming behind it.
The only lateral movement that I saw that I was very impressed with today was from Asher, actually. I think he did quite a good job of cutting off the ring, especially with the jump.
Seconds out.
And we're set to resume now, the second round. These will be 3-minute rounds as opposed to the fights.
So far, no hard breathing from Jordan. A little bit of hard breathing from Ammaar.
Yes. The cagey start for Ammaar. Let's see if he's able to recover. Immediately Jordan going to his kick-heavy attack. And
Ammaar needs to stay behind that jab. Because Jordan consistently drops his hands as he backs out. It'll be something useful for Ammaar.
Jordan sweeps Ammaar well. Very, very aggressive Jordan on following through on his...
Ammar's balance is not great.
Yes, his base is looking quite easy to break. And the way that Ammaar is stepping in with those punches, especially with his chin up high.
Jordan should be a little careful on how he goes to clinch. He needs to cinch the clinch down, keep the elbows tight.
Yes.
It's just an unnecessary risk otherwise.
Jordan has found a lot of success with those leg kicks there.
And a great range advantage.
That he's using to the maximum here. So all those leg kicks are bound to have an impact on Ammaar. You can see it on his face, and he gets kicked in the face as well. And Ammaar is trying to return back, counter the attacks of Jordan, but so far hasn't found much success in it. Bit of a lull in action compared to the fast pace that we've been seeing. Jordan comes right back with opposing side.
The psychological warfare does have an impact on one's ability to perform.
Definitely, and it seems that Ammaar is in foreign soil, having his first fight. It's both.
Ammaar nearly tossed out of the ring there. So far looking like a very dominant fight for Jordan.
Very dominant performance from Jordan so far. But
Ammaar needs to find some way to set up his jab.
He needs to establish some threat that he can rely on and feint and go.
He can't just go in because he's giving like Jordan the thigh clinch.
On the way into the exchange, Ammaar's taking way too much damage, and
Ammaar is also not looking to set up a double leg, which is a bit problematic.
Yes, when he did shoot for the double leg that one time, he did find success. So he should trade a little bit and try to get in range and close it up.
Both fighters on the ropes now.
Ammaar is half guard, and they're momentarily out of the ring. Referee will step in and separate them so they can re-establish in the middle of the ring. So referee will take note of what position they were in and restart. Referee urging the fighters to go to the center of the ring so there's maximum space to work with. This recovery time will probably help.
The position has been reset to full mount.
But to full mount, which is not where they were in, so there's a bit of an error there.
Good attempt to regain half guard by Ammaar.
Yeah,
very nice.
And he pulls it off successfully, and he ends up.
He's getting into his full close guard.
So the grappling
exchange from Ammaar is very good.
Is very good. He's managed.
Lovely control. It's a very classic.
He's trying to shoot up for a triangle attempt, I believe, trying to clear the arm away.
He needs to close. He needs to pull Jordan down.
Jordan has established his posture, so is able to do quite a bit of damage from mount.
That was some of the best ground control I've seen from the bottom.
Yes, guard work from the bottom. That is how you manage.
So that's a very classic way in which the Gracies taught. In which they taught their fighters to operate from close guard, which is to have a shin on the bicep and your palm on the tricep. You can use it to set up things like clamp guard from there, but it's a very staple part of like Gracie combatives. Ammaar regained full guard pretty efficiently.
He did, yes. That grappling exchange is very much showed his ability there, and is looking quite winded.
It might be recommendable for him to trash talk back and try and
catch
Jordan while he's trying to trash talk.
Yeah, he's not really engaging in the trash talk, and that might be giving Jordan a bit of an edge.
Psychologically,
all of these things come into play in a fight. From
just to loosen yourself up as well. Talking trash is not bad.
In that mindset, sometimes people frown upon it, but can be a useful tool. And
people frown upon it because it is also effective in some ways.
Fair, yes. Notorious as it is. And
Ammaar putting a lot more pressure in.
Quite single-minded on closing the distance. He has one thing in mind, which is to secure a takedown. He only has 3 minutes to work, so he's throwing all caution to the wind and
really going for that body lock. Lovely work from Ammaar. He ends up inside control. He needs to hop his feet
immediately shooting for the guillotine. And ends up taking his back somehow. Ammaar ended up in a scramble there. He's able to maintain the back control.
Ammaar's back control is very, very nice. He's in on the RNC, we think.
Going in for the choke. Has he secured it though? No, he's still looking for an angle, some leverage to sink that into. But he's getting very close, and Jordy isn't fighting the hands nearly well enough, and he might just secure it. As he twists and turns, he's one.
Ammaar can go for a short choke now.
He can go for a clamp, but he's trying to secure the legs first. Jordy doesn't look to be in enough of a good shape. He's trying to fight the hands, but he doesn't have enough leverage.
I think he might have fingers in the gloves. I'm not sure. I can't tell from this angle.
Yeah,
but Ammaar needs to clear his second hand.
Manipulating the gloves in some way. But Ammaar remains on top with his choke. Jordy comes back in, and he seems to be secured the choke. And Jordy doesn't.
Nice hip bump from Ammaar to keep the pressure back on. Good reversal from Jordan.
Jordan ends up back in the guard. Amazing grappling exchange there from Ammaar. He did whatever he
Ammaar's
could.
going in for a rubber guard type situation.
No, going in for the triangle choke.
No, he's in what we generally call it. He's almost in invisible collar.
What are his options from here?
I'd say he can start trying to go for a funk roll. That's where he gets his hand on the knee on belly that Jordan is trying to put in, and then stand back up into a single leg position. He's got the triangle on. He can go for the armbar from here. All he needs to do is roll Jordan over and go for the armbar. He needs to let go of the leg, transition into the armbar, or go for some kind of toe hold or heel hook.
He's fully committed into that triangle choke. Jordan's taking a lot of. Don't know how much of that is sitting neatly on his.
It's not tight yet, but there are a few ways for Ammaar to finish it. He needs to clamp his knees together, pull the head down, posture up. Now he can roll Jordan over because he has the ankle. Only issue is he's not clearing the knee, so he can't posture up and gain mount on Jordan.
In the way of him being able to finish the choke. Jordan.
He's at danger of losing the choke now because his legs have been extended.
Yes.
And save.
End of third and final round.
That was one of the nicest grappling exchanges I've seen. Very clean grappling exchange.
Very clean grappling, barely any. Yes. It's joy to watch the attempt.
Also, man, I haven't seen a lot of jiu-jitsu in a while,
For
so
sure.
it's always a pleasure to see it in the
It's
game.
the highest level I've seen at MMA bout recently, so props have to be given.
So one of the things that was really working for the back is that Ammaar is very willing, like he understands how to set into kind of like in that stockade position that we're talking about, right? And the way he swung his hooks in from the back, superb.
Excellent display from both fighters. Jordy, I think, was very close to being, finished. Yeah, the fight's over. So the decision is up to the judges now as to who won this bout. I think very clearly the first two rounds
Went to Jordan.
Jordan. He established his range and attacked really well.
But I'm very glad that Ammaar is at least to get some of his game going finally.
Ammaar is able to display his particular skill set
and also just get
well.
rid of the stress factor, right?
Yes, I think by the third round, Ammaar is able to settle into the fight and
at least having having a tool you're confident in, being able to go for that.
Crowd cheering on Ammaar, who his first fight on foreign soil as well. So can imagine what kind of stress that will have
of not being in the same.
Your crowd isn't here, like you're just here with your few people from your team. Family not being able to see it, so it's a very special moment. I imagine that not a lot of fighters will face in their careers. So it's you have to give props to that for him to be taking an opportunity like this to come to a different country and face.
But there was some lovely grappling work on the bottom. It was really nice to watch.
And on two separate occasions, he was very close to
finishing that triangle.
So
So on finishing that triangle, he needs to do one or two things. He needs to. Clearing the knee is one. No, that's if he wants to sit back up and gain like the front triangle from the mount.
You mean flattened out triangle?
I'm talking about finishing it from the guard itself.
Oh, okay.
From finishing it from the guard, he has to get his ankle higher than the elbow, higher than the shoulder, and he has to make sure his hamstring is covering the shoulder.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the result. Who did you guys think has taken this bout? by unanimous decision is Blue corner, Jordan!
Well, it has been an absolute cracker of a fight tonight. Well, Jordan, you have walked the talk. What do you have to say to your fans? What do you have to say to your audience? Number one, man, I want to give all praise and glory to God. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. He helped me on a long time of my life, man. He's been there with me through everything. Man, all you haters, you all hate me. All you hated Jesus first. So who am I? So I want to give one message to my friends, to my family, and to my mom. Man, I love my mom so much, bro. She's helped me through every freaking thing in my life. I want to thank you, Ma, for not giving up on us and for always being there with us and not getting us up, teaching us how to get up on our own like real men and real warriors. And to my lovely sisters, my brother and his friends, of course. Man, I love you all for the support that y'all give me throughout my whole career. Y'all have been there. Y'all done a lot, man. For all the haters, y'all can cheer and drink y'all's beer. For the loved ones and the fans, I love y'all, bro. And you know what? I don't hate my haters. I love my haters. And Ammaar, bro, I thank you for stepping in this ring and sharing the ring with a guy like me. All respect to you, my guy. But I love your country. But I exile you out of my lands to the where you came from. Back to your ocean, my friend. Childhood. Alright, thank you, Jordan. Give it up for your winner tonight, Jordan! Well, coming down to Sri Lanka from Maldives and fighting in this promotion, how do you feel about it? What do you have to say about it? And what do you think about the MMA culture, the MMA, about this promotion? What do you have to say about it?
I love MMA. You know, I can't make any excuses. Jordan beat me fair and square. He was a lot tougher than I thought. You know, it is what it is.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, give it for Ammaar from Maldives.